Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to another video, and in today's video we're going to be showing you how to install virtual cam on your OBS so that you can use that virtual cam on any platform, whether you're in a live streaming situation on Twitch or YouTube, or whether you are just in a video conferencing situation and people have to look at your face. Normally, you know, when we FaceTime or video conference each other through Zoom, Skype, Microsoft Teams, whatever the case may be, people will see only your video full screen. But now we're going to change it up a little bit so that people can actually see whatever's on your screen that you're going to install in OBS prior to actually going into the video conference. You can make the screen fancy and people will see that instead of just your video. Right, so without further ado, there's a couple of things that you need to do, so let's jump right into it. So firstly, what I want to do is I want to show you, you go into your web browser. Just gonna minimize myself like that, and see all of this you can actually do live and people can see what you're doing. So while you're maneuvering your mouse around the screen, they can actually see that, or you can decide to have the mouse button turned off and they won't see where you're clicking and where you're jumping to. All right, but let's go quickly into OBS. Okay, you see I've done this before, eh? There's OBS virtual camera. That's what you want to do. So you click on OBS virtual camera, and the very top one here in the OBS forums is what you'll click on. Once you've done that, you'll find that OBS opens with a URL, and this is the URL that you actually want to click on and install. So you're going to be going down here to your OBS virtual cam 205, and you'll click on that. Once you click on it, it will go to your downloads box. Now, if it's going to your downloads box, you will double click on it to open it, and then you'll just normally follow the installation procedure. There's nothing to it. You'll just click on the thing and just run through every question that it asks you, yes, no, yes, no. All right, so I'm not going to do that because I have done that and I don't want to do it again. So what we want to do now is I just want to now quickly take you into OBS to show you that you can hear an OBS. I just want to make sure that my OBS shows up to the screen, fit to screen, there we go, and then go to my camera, minimize it a bit for you, there we go, OBS, why is it not showing my OBS, there we go, it is my OBS. And then I can close off this one and you can actually see what I'm doing. All right, so once you have gone into your OBS, you will then go to the top here, tools, because you've already installed your virtual cam through the normal installation process, right? So after you have done that, maybe it's a good option to just close your OBS and just reopen it again, because sometimes it needs a closure and reopening. Then you'll just go to your tools and you'll go and look for virtual cam, and that's exactly what you want, virtual cam. So you'll just click on that, and then don't worry about all of these settings. You don't need to know anything about it. All you need to make sure is that the targeted camera is your OBS camera. Now once that is done, you will now go here to the bottom where you do your start and stop recording stuff, and you'll just go start virtual cam. And once you've done start virtual cam, you can then actually open your Skype or anything that you want to open, any platform. And once you go to settings and audio and video, and you choose your OBS camera. Now what happened just now is that everything that people would see on my screen, right? Normally they would just see my face. Like for instance, people would just normally see this. If it just decides to change, which it's not doing. All right, it just wants the OBS camera. That's all it wants. Okay, it's working again on OBS camera. But whatever you change here, whichever camera that you decide to use here is what's going to show up for people to see. So obviously you choose your OBS camera, and now in your settings, in your scene that you've set up in OBS, whatever's on your screen is what people will see. Okay, so you can just maybe go and put a nice overlay on it. Let's find where's overlay, image, browse. Let's go to YouTube, overlay cyan, and then we've got a nice overlay. So I can just drag out this overlay really nicely and just throw it right over top of everything that I'm doing, and I can move stuff around so that people can see them nicely and make them bigger or smaller or whatever the case may be, any way that I want it. Okay, now the reason that you're seeing all these multiple screens over here, which is your infinite desktop screen, is because I'm just doing a screen recording of OBS to show you about OBS. Okay, and that's basically it. That's all you need to do. You go to the internet, you download your OBS virtual camera, you restart your OBS, you go to tools, you click on virtual cam. Don't worry about that, just close it out here and then go here to the bottom and say start virtual cam, and you are good to go. Any other platform that you're working in, meetings, Skype, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, even your live streams, Twitch, YouTube, you will just choose OBS virtual cam or OBS camera instead of your normal camera that you'll be using to do your streams. Stay safe, happy streaming, keep well, stay COVID free. We all had it. It's really, really bad. But have a good day. Love you all. Bye.